So first video review for this week is for Osprey Calling by Hoil. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you are on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on Facebook or on my blog, then there's a link within the post. And this is the video review. So Osprey Calling by Hoil. Really lovely story, very, very lovely. Nicole hasn't been back to her hometown in a very, very long time. She's left behind some very painful memories, but there's a job she can't refuse and it brings her back. So she runs into Michelle, who she always loved from a distance, but when she keeps bumping into Michelle and then an accident forces her to accept Michelle's help, they learn more about one another and they learn they might have happiness and a future, which is very, very lovely. It's a very sweet second chance story. It focused on the emotional connection mostly between Nicole and Michelle. Her experience from the past was really shaping her future decisions, and she was presented with a wonderful opportunity to heal wounds that once seemed as if they could never be healed. So that was very, very nice. There was a lot of emotion poured in here for Nicole. She had to be very, very trusting. She had to make herself vulnerable in a way that she didn't really want to, but I really loved her complex character. She had these emotional issues that she was trying to deal with, and the last thing she expected was to run into Michelle via her inquisitive daughter Riley, and it was just great then how Riley brought them back together, and then fate interfered by putting Nicole in this situation, like I say, that made her vulnerable, where she just couldn't refuse. She needed someone's help, and Michelle was being kind and helpful, and as they, reconnected with one another in the past, there was a lot of revelation, and that made them able to trust one another and explore things that they perhaps hadn't before now. So that was really lovely, and it was a really simple story in that respect. It was just about Nicole and Michelle and how the past affects your decisions. This is just basically what it was. Nice, simple story. But the emotional challenges Nicole faced added a lot of depth, and then a whole cast of characters as well that were affecting how she was behaving now she was back as well. So each one of them turning up or reappearing in her life made it a little bit more complicated, and something new for her to face. So I really enjoyed the story. It was lovely, it was sentimental, it had a really nice calm serenity about it, sort of almost that connection to nature as well, and therefore it sort of surrounded their developing relationship with a nice harmony and healing feeling, and it was just a very lovely story, which I really enjoyed, and I hope you will too. I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of Osprey Calling by Hoil, which I really hope you will. If you've read Osprey Calling, it'd be great to know your thoughts, so please do share, please do let us know what you thought of the story. And if you haven't read it yet but you're planning to read it, it's on your to be read list, or you're now really intrigued and thinking I really want to read that, again, it would be great to know, so please do let us know that you're interested. And if you do read it, I hope you enjoy it. Bye.